Okay, so I just started a new project. It's a pouch with heart pattern. I saw it on Instagram and I really love the pattern, but I have to figure out how I can make it in a circle and not flat. So I just started with creating a circle, so I'm gonna finish that first before I can start the pouch. So I just finished knitting the second round. So for the third round we're gonna knit one and then 2 double crochets in the next stitch. So you're gonna make 1 double crochet in the first stitch and 2 double crochet in the second stitch, and then you're gonna repeat that, and after that you need, I think, 36 stitches. Okay, so for the next round we're gonna double crochet 2 and then 2 double crochets in the third stitch. So I'm gonna first take out the stitch marker, and then I'm gonna double crochet 1. I'm gonna replace the stitch marker in that stitch. Then I'm gonna double crochet the second one in the next stitch, and then I'm gonna double crochet 2 in the third stitch. 1 and 2, and now I'm gonna repeat that process all the way till I'm here again. Round I'm gonna make 3 double crochets and then 2 in the same stitch. Okay, so now I finished this round, and for the next round, because I think this is big enough to make a pouch of it, I'm gonna stop increasing and just make double crochets all the way around. So now I have 60 stitches, and that is you can divide that by 6, so that's enough normally. And instead of making double crochets in every 2 loops of 1 stitch, I'm gonna just decrease in the back loop. So I'm gonna take out the stitch marker and I'm gonna make a decrease, but instead of those 2 loops I'm just gonna take 1. Then I replace the stitch marker, and if you repeat that step you normally will see a sort of line of the loops that you didn't use, and that's what you need to have. Okay, so now I made the piece spiraling so that I have this, but for the pattern I don't want that, so I'm gonna first make a slip stitch into the first stitch. And to start the next round, I'm gonna single crochet in every stitch. So also we're gonna make a single crochet in the stitch that we just made a slip stitch in. So we're gonna make a single crochet, paste the marker, and then we're gonna single crochet all the way around. So now I finished this round, and to start the next round I'm gonna make a slip stitch, but I'm gonna change colors, so I'm gonna change to red, And then I need to chain 2, 1, 2, and I have to make a cluster of 3 double crochets, but since I already chained 2, I only need to make 2 double crochets. So in the first stitch I'm gonna make 2 double crochets in a cluster. So then you have 3 threads left and you're gonna take it up. Then I need to chain 5. I need to chain 2. 1, if it works. 1, 2. I have to skip 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in the 6th stitch, I'm gonna make a cluster of 3 double crochets. So I'm gonna make the first one, the second one, and the third one. Then you're left with 4 threads and you're gonna loop it all around. Then you're gonna chain 2 again, 1, 2, and then again a cluster of 3 double crochets if it works. So 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna chain 2 again, skip again 5 stitches, make 2 clusters of 3, and then repeat all the process till you are there again. Okay, so I actually forgot to film again, but here is what the pattern would look like. So you see a heart-shaped form. So I'm going to do my best to explain what I do, but it's just not from the beginning then. So you ended the previous round with a cluster, so you're actually in the middle of the 2 clusters you have. So to start is you chain in 1, when you're at the beginning you make. Okay, so I'm almost at the end of the row, and you see that we already did half a cluster here, half the heart. So we're gonna make the other half, so you don't have to make 2 clusters anymore, but just 1. Before you pull through the loop, you're gonna take your white thread again, or other color, and you're gonna pull it through. Okay, so then we chain 1, and we're gonna single crochet into the next one. Then we're gonna chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're gonna, you see here we skipped 5 stitches, so you make a half double crochet in the 2nd, 3rd and 4th stitch that we skipped. So first into the 2nd, make a half double crochet, then also in the 3rd, and then lastly also in the 4th. Then we're gonna chain 2, 1, 2, and then in the middle of the 2 clusters where you had 2 chains, you make a single crochet, and then chain 2 again, and again we're gonna make 3 half double crochets in the 2nd, 3rd and 4th stitch. So 1, 2, 3, then chain 2 in the middle of the 2 clusters, make a single crochet and chain 2. Then you see already the heart form, and to make the heart forms all the way, we're gonna repeat that process. So chain 2, half double crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and then repeat. Okay, so I got to the end of the round. I have to chain 2, 1, 2, and then I'm gonna slip stitch into the 1st stitch of the previous round. So as you can see, the first one is a little bit misformed, but the other ones are fine. So, like this. Little hearts. Okay, so to make the last round of the heart pattern, you're gonna just decrease in every single stitch or 2 stitches that you have. So we're gonna chain 2, 1, 2. We're gonna make a double crochet into the 1st single crochet, then in the space, and then in every other stitch. Okay, so I finished around with making a slip knot, and what I'm gonna do to repeat it is I'm gonna make now single crochets, then I'm doing the same with the red, and then half double crochets, and you're gonna repeat those 3 rounds. So I have now this, and I think it will be big enough. I only need to make a border and a rope to close it. I thought that I wouldn't have yarn enough left, but look at this, I have this, so it's good. So this is what I got now. So I have now finished 1 row of single crochets, and I think I'm gonna do double crochet or triple crochet with holes in it. for the next round. So for this round, it's actually very simple. So we're gonna double crochet 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then chain 1, skip 1, and then again do 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then again, chain 1, skip 1, and repeat this step. Now that I finished this round, I'm gonna double crochet one round more, and then I'm gonna do increases so that it will ruffle a little bit. I think I'm gonna do 3 per stitch, and then I'm gonna do a row single crochets. Okay, so yesterday I finished the pouch. I couldn't film it because it was too dark, but this is the result. It's really cute. It looks better than I thought it would, and you can open and close it this way, so you can put stuff in there and then close it again. So I think it's a good thing that I made this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I really like it. I made a pouch of scrap yarn, and I still have 2 boxes of these with yarn that I don't use anymore. So if you have any ideas, leave it in the comments and I'll see what I can make. Bye!